y'all. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Big Sis Glenn. Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I got my earsets on, so I can't. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I am so glad that you are enjoying my rain sounds because I have insomnia, and that's what I um that's what I listen to go to sleep. So I wanted to do something like that with my channel. I did want to make a whole new channel, but I couldn't do videos. I don't think if I have no subscribers on my old channel. So I thought I'll put it on this channel since I have more subscribers on this channel. Hey, Jessica. I wanted to do a live today, but I wanted to do it with someone, but they are under the weather. And I am a little bit too because I got this doggone flu shot at work. And it's like my whole body seemed like it threw it off. So I'm gonna be on live, but I ain't gonna be on too long. And I just saw that Amora is doing a premiere on her page. So everybody is probably watching it. Jessica, you said you and your 9-year-old listen to rain and ocean music every night. Okay. Well, tune into my channel. Uh, I know some people like it dark, so I'm trying to get some videos with the rain in the dark. So because I like my room dark when I'm asleep, but I also like to listen to the rain. Zaylani, hey, my black is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. You are appreciated. Thank you. I do appreciate. I do have a goal up there for 5 super chats, but I'm on my StreamYard on my computer, and I think I can only see it on my phone. I don't even know how I got it up there. I gave up of trying to put it on there because I couldn't. And then one day I looked on there and it was up there. I'm like, wow, what did I do? What did I do? Hey J Lou. Yeah. I wanted to go ahead and get this live over with. I did reschedule it for tomorrow at 2 o'clock, but I realized I do have my grandbabies coming over tomorrow. So I know I won't have time to come on here tomorrow. But y'all know exactly what I want to talk about. Y'all know exactly what I want to talk about. Hey, break room. Hey, break room. I was listening to some of your lives, but when I'm listening to it at work, I have to stop it, pause it. So I just went ahead and finished work, and I'm going to catch it later on today. But glad you came and joined us, girl. Glenn, you said my goal ended already. See, I don't know how to put it on there from StreamYard, so I would have to go to YouTube. Let me see. And try to go to my video, to my live. Girl, look. It is what it is. Thank y'all so much though for sending those super chats. I really do appreciate it. My goal was 5 super chats. Don't matter how much it is, 1.99, 2.99, 5.99, 9.99. I just appreciate any little bit that you guys can help and support my channel with. It would be appreciated. Like I said, I was gonna do this tomorrow, but my grandbabies is coming over, so I can't do it tomorrow. So I decided just to go ahead on and do it today. But it looks like it's not a lot of people in here right now. And I know you guys, I didn't know Amora was doing her premiere right now. I didn't know once Break Room got off, I was like, okay, the coast is clear. The Coast is clear. Let me jump in here real quick and do a live before somebody goes on, because today is Friday and the social media streets are hot. They are hot. And y'all know exactly what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the two narcissists. That's exactly what I want to talk about, and how both of them are looking stupid right now. Because, to me, it ain't no team Robert, it ain't no team Miss Season. Both of them is stupid. And they both getting what they deserve. So, you know what I'm saying? To me, the shit is hilarious right now. Every time I see something, every time I read something, all I can do is just bust out and start laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them are absolutely getting what they deserve. And Miss Season, ma'am, yes, yes. I know you didn't think that you was gonna get away with your hands clean in this whole situation. Hey, Juicy One. Hey, Sip. Break room, you tell you got to yank me by the collar sometimes. I know that's how I be once I get on her and get to talking. It's kind of hard to break a loose, you know. So that's why I said let me go ahead and get on her, because if I keep stalling, and I'm supposed to do a live at least once a week. So I said let me get on her, because I know tomorrow it'll be something totally different. My grandkids been around me raggedy, and I wouldn't be able to, do nothing, but my attention would be on them, even though they are big enough to roam around, but my attention will be with them. Hey D. Okay, so I see some more people are coming in. I didn't know how long Amora premiere was, so I didn't know if everybody was going to be over there. Hey Angel. But I most definitely wanted to come in and put my 2 cents in it. Since everybody else is putting their 2 cents in it, I definitely wanted to come over and put my 2 cents in it as well. Because, like I said, both of them, both both of them are getting what they deserve at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no I feel sorry for no Robert, and Miss Season shouldn't be doing it, or I don't ain't no I don't feel sorry for Miss Season, because she's getting exactly what she fucking deserves. She set her ass back for a damn near, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. It could be 2 years. And she dragged Brianna. She dragged Brianna. She told everybody Brianna was lying. You know what I'm saying? All the shit that they are doing to her, that's the shit that she was doing to Brianna. So do you really think that you gonna walk away, you know what I'm saying, without nobody saying nothing to you? And you can come out here all you want with all this just bull crap about how a narcissist is. But the thing is, how come you know what a narcissist is, but you had one right in front of you and you didn't even recognize the signs that you're trying to tell everybody else to recognize the signs for? It's just not adding up to me at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel sorry for her. You know what I'm saying? I do not feel sorry. She coming out here with these videos looking professional, like she's smarter than everybody, like she got all the wisdom in the world. Baby girl, you didn't have no wisdom in you a couple of months ago. What was the wisdom then? You know what I'm saying? And then she keeps saying she was delivered or whatever the hell she keeps saying she was. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, when somebody mentioned it in Amora's chat, when you have an encounter with God, you know what I'm saying, you gon' anything that you done did, you gonna confess up to it. I promise you. Once you have an encounter with God and you get that feeling and those chills, and you know that his presence is real, you not going to everything that you done, you're going to confess to it. You're going to make amends. You're going to make things right. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is so full of shit. Thank you, Sip. Let me put this up there. Thank you so much, because I have to remember I ain't been on her in a while, and I know these people. That's why I don't want to put up no pictures or nothing like that, and that's kind of why I'm a little hesitant to go live because I can't really show y'all stuff because these crazy ass people might strike my page. You know what I'm saying? Like these people, they done lost their fucking mind. Like then earlier today, I think I got wind of, I don't want to call her no derogatory names, but it's the one with the little dreads that cut them all off. The one, the little dress was hanging by a string. She on there, saw something with her on there trying to downplay Callie and Sean's relationship. Like, girl, if you don't go sit your fucking ass down somewhere and mind your damn business, like, sit down somewhere and mind your damn business. How can you look at a damn video of two people that's on a date and say they not feeling each other? Huh? Like, how you get that out of that? And for her to even speak on it, then you get your ass handed to you. Then you get your ass handed to you at court. You need to sit down and be real fucking quiet. Cause how you going you when I tell you, like, I never, like, when this person first came out, I'm like, okay, Amora vouch for it, so she must be good people. You know what I'm saying? But down the line, I started seeing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I started seeing how she would, try to change the narrative a lot to people she not feeling or people she don't like. Oh, there was such and such, or that page must have been. And when I started seeing stuff like that without no fact checking, because once you sit under a Mora, if you ain't got no facts of what you speaking on, it's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you don't have no facts at all and you speaking on stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you just like saying any fucking thing, it makes people look at you in a certain type of way. And so when she did that, that kind of like threw me, and I just stopped going over to her, lives or whatever, because someone right then and there. But for her to sit up and be speaking on Sean and Callie, like, girl, sit the fuck down somewhere. Go have several seats. Go have several seats. You got your ass handed to you. Like, Amora wasn't playing no games with you. She handed your ass over. Like, go sit down somewhere at this point. They don't like you over there for real because they know how much of a fucking snake you are. You know what I'm saying? So all that you doing trying to give brownie points for them people over there, they still don't like you. They still don't like you. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Self Love. Hey, Oliver. Nah, I thought you was under the weather, Oliver. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, baby. I'm just playing. But y'all, I don't mean to get off on those content creators over there because, like I said, they are so irrelevant. Um you can only try to tell people so much, until you get to the point where you like fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And at my age, I'm at that age. Like, man, if that's what you want to believe, then that's just what you want to believe. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? But going back and forth with them, no, baby. I go to some lives and listen to their ass get roasted. You know what I'm saying? Get roasted. But I ain't got no energy for them people. I ain't got no type of energy for those people. So when I come out here, I'm gonna limit talking about them. Just know when I say them people, that's them people over there. Because I don't care if this shit is 5 years down the line. If somebody say, you remember that situation with Brianna Hampton oh Lord forgive me, Brianna Battle and Robert Hampton, yeah. Well, who was you? I was Team Bree. I promise you. I promise you. I'll say it just like that. So yeah, I'll say it just like that because I would not be associated with them motherfucking weirdo ass people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if anybody asks me like, where was you at? You know what what was going on? Did you know about this situation? Yeah, hell yeah, and I was Team Bree proudly. You know what I'm saying? I would not be associated with them, with them dumbass people. No, no, I was not. No, nothing. Nothing. Robert is a weirdo ass lame. Hell no, I was not on no Robert side. So I will proudly say, yeah, yeah, it was sides to the shit because I'm gonna say what side I was, so it won't be no confusion. Cause them over there, they they a little slow, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can only keep going and going and going and telling a person they slow, they stupid, they fat. You know, you can only keep doing that for so long. You know, so I don't have the energy for them people over there. You know, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth the going back and forth. You know, it's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world that we can be talking about. I'm definitely on the saga 2.0 though. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to be talking about the saga 2.0 because here you have a woman that was so infatuated with a man that she didn't take the time out to learn about this man that she ran her raggedy ass out here and started windmilling for. And now she's in the same predicament that the woman she claimed was lying is in. That shit is hilarious. Thank you, Binky Bink. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be talking about that, doing videos about that because you on one hand, you got one person that's trying to deny the whole relationship. Girl, how you get a man to deny you? Like I have in my I ain't been with too many people, you know what I'm saying? But how you get a man to straight deny you? Like just say that y'all wasn't in no type of relationship. Like how you feel? Is you cool, sis? How you feeling that a lame nigga like that, a lameo, he a lameo, y'all. How you feel that a lameo like Robert is denying that he even had a relationship with you? That gotta sting. That gotta hurt. You know what I'm saying? That shit gotta hurt. You know, here you is at your big age. You done gave your little twat out to this dude, and now he on Facebook acting like y'all ain't never really had no type of relationship like that. And here you got on her, I did videos swapping, kiss, licking each other all in the mouth, putting fruit in his mouth, he putting fruit in your mouth. Like how you feel? I'm loving it. Like I'm absolute. This shit is hilarious. Like this is the funniest shit on YouTube right now. And if ain't nobody talking about it, I don't even know what they talking about. Because this is some funny ass shit right here. Every time I see her face, I don't even listen to this woman's words until somebody put up a clip. Because every time I see her face, y'all, I'm just laughing my ass off. She called Brianna bitter. I remember she saying she's crazy. And it's all under that Sage in the City page, y'all, because she dared not to come out on her season page. She did all this shit behind the Sage in the City page. Thank you, Candy. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. You say, hey, boo, dropping in to show some love. So glad you back. Thank you. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Mama 3. Y'all, I'm going to have to look at the chat. I'm gonna have to look at the chat because I get it. I'm trying to learn how to keep a conversation going because, like I told y'all before, I am not a talker. You know what I'm saying? So I am trying to keep the conversation going. And like I said, I definitely want to get in. And it's a lot of stuff, y'all, that I don't know what's going on because I am so busy editing my videos and stuff. So I'm dipping in, I'm dipping off. I get off of work, around about 4, 5 o'clock. I get in, I do some editing, 3 hours done pass. And then I want to get ready to get ready for bed. Amora might be on, so I'm listening to her. So it's really hard for me to look at some of the videos and and catch up of what's going on. But I tell y'all, every time I get on here, I'm laughing my ass off. Yes, Mama Three, he's the lamest. How can you let this lame ass dude run game on you like that? Straight play in your face. Straight play in your face. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was coming up, my grandmother always told me to never never let someone, how I want to say this. She taught me to, if you feeling a way, express how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like never like be passive aggressive. And that's how Miss Season is. Never be passive. Put that shit out on the table. If a motherfucker make you mad, put that shit on the table. Don't wait till you know y'all in a heated discussion or things like that. However a person has made you feel, put that shit on the table. You know what I'm saying? Put that, don't hold it in, because then shit erupt and it get worse. Put that shit on the table. And the thing that Miss Season is doing right now is that she's sitting around talking about Robert without talking about Robert. Girl, who the fuck do you think is slow? Who the fuck do you think is slow? Hold on, y'all, because I don't even think that I monetize this video. And I most definitely want to do that. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second because I don't think that I did that. And I want to make sure that I did. Y'all give me 1 second. In fact, let me do this. There we go. There we go. Y'all, look. I am trying to monetize this while I am on here, and I'm having a hard time. Ugh. Let me go to my studio real quick. See if I can find it. Yeah, give me 1 second just to go in here and monetize this video, but it looked like it don't want to pop up for me. Let's view all. Oh wow. Hold on, y'all, okay? Yeah, yeah. I am so sorry about that. I had to monetize this live and I got a call from one of my good people that showed me how to do it. Thank you, Amora. All right, y'all. I almost forgot where I was at, y'all. What y'all talking about in the chat? I don't even know where I was at, y'all. I don't even know where I was at trying to monetize that live. But yeah, so like I was saying before, I can't feel sorry for season. Like I can't. Like and I won't. You know what I'm saying? And I won't. And I know it's not good to laugh at somebody's pain, but she was on the other end of that stick and she was absolutely laughing at Brianna's. She was absolutely laughing at Brianna's pain. You know what I'm saying? She took it as a joke. She told everybody that did a smear campaign. So to everybody, she was lying. And once again, for people that don't know, Miss Miss Season wasn't Miss Season at this time. Miss Season was Sage in the city at the time. Now, why my husband calling me? Hold on, y'all. Just one more time. Hold on. Yeah, y'all. I'm sorry. I told my husband I was gonna eat something probably in another hour. Lord, he calling me talking about you ready to eat what you want to eat. Dude, give me a minute. J. Lou said, and she clearly ain't got no real friends. If I brought someone like Robert around my friends, they would be like, girl, you good. They ain't tell her to get her crazy looking ass offline. Exactly. Like where her friends at? Like ain't nobody family. Like ain't nobody tell you how dumb you out here looking in these streets for this man. Like did nobody tell you that? Like all this wisdom and shit that you had, you didn't come to that conclusion that this man is a nar. But like I said, I'm gonna say this: she's a narcissist and he's a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? She really proved she was a narcissist when she got on video talking about all her resources and she gonna take them back. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why he looking like he looking is because she didn't say him. So let me correct that because she didn't say him. She said the reason why they looking like they looking is because of her. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that the same shit Robert said? Ain't that the same shit that Robert was saying about Brianna? You know what I'm saying? All along, she taking care of him. That's the same shit that that he was saying about Brianna. And didn't at one point Brianna said that Robert would take her keys and take stuff from her. And I was gonna do a video about that the other day, but I just didn't have time to finish editing the video with Brianna when she was on the Obeys little show Merge or Mirage. And she brought that up on that show. She stated that when Robert would get mad or she do something that Robert didn't like, that he would take her keys. You know what I'm saying? He would take her cards or whatever, and if she didn't do something that he didn't like. So now Miss Season, you pissed off at Robert because Robert is denying the relationship, and now you want to take the resources that you gave him to try, because they didn't do shit, nothing did shake, you know what I'm saying, nothing shook, but you want to take those resources back now because uh Robert out here denying you. Didn't you see what he did to that Kiki girl? Like, then you was out here when that was going on. Robert still today have not admitted to having a relationship with that girl Kiki. Do y'all remember that girl Kiki? I think she pregnant right now with I think she pregnant right now with more kids. I know she just had a set of twins. Like I said, I do follow her. She come up my screen, my timeline every now and then. So I do follow her. And I know she had a pregnancy test or whatever, and I think she is pregnant again. You know, she was going back and forth with that's a whole nother subject. But do y'all remember her? Do y'all remember her? Because Robert didn't say, I mean, she came out, she even had a little video where she was talking about Robert and how small his shrimp is and this and that. Robert ain't said nothing, ain't mentioned this woman's name, ain't mentioned this woman's name. And Season sit back and what was she doing when all this was going on? Hey, Elevator Aura. Hey, Penny. What was she doing when all this was going on? Like, why wasn't you paying attention to those red flags and them signs right then and there when Robert was messing with people and denying them until what's her name? What's the little E Kane? What is her name, Lord? What is her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Simone. Simone. He still, if Simone hadn't came out with her receipts, he'll still be denying that woman right now today. If Simone hadn't came out and pulled up those receipts, he would been denying her today. And not just that. Season also knew about Simone. You know what I'm saying? She knew about, but she only knew what Robert was telling her instead of going to try and investigate some shit on her own. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't feel sorry for no Miss Season Ragley ass. She getting everything that she deserved. And she to me, and I don't care what, nobody say or whatever. She was messing with Robert way before. I found a picture of Robert and Miss Season. And not the Robert, the thin Robert, the thick Robert. The Robert before he started juicing. It's a picture out here with them hugged up against each other on a picture. So she was messing with this man way before a discussion of divorce came about. And now you want to be on her holier than that. How you gonna help a man? You cheated on him with his wife and then run a smear campaign. Girl, Kwame, don't lose your address. Baby, whatever's going on right now, you deserve it. You deserve it. You got all these content creators, and at that time that they was all doing this smear campaign, man, it was about 50 of them. It was about 50 of them, y'all. It was about 50 of them heifers. Every taking turns all day long on her command to drag Brianna. So no, I don't feel sorry for her ass. I do not feel sorry for her ass. How you gonna help a Nork publicly trash his wife? Now ex-wife, but y'all know what I mean. Was his wife at the time. They was going through a separation and a divorce or whatever. And not just that. You know what I'm saying? Brianna had receipts of what this man was doing. Okay, I understand if you thought that he didn't physically abuse her. Okay, that's your opinion. Because anybody that break your finger, hit you on the head with a motherfucking toe, you know what I'm saying, drag you across the motherfucker, that's abuse. So even if your mind don't think it's abuse, you know what I'm saying, because maybe that's the type of shit that you got going on in your own household, you can't deny him calling her all type of bitches. You can't deny him after she is listening to a preacher on looking at a video or listen to a video, he get upset and get to calling her a bitch. Like that is abuse. Like you got to be slow and stupid if you don't think it was. Hey, exclusive. Hey, Reese Cup. Right. Anybody that drags you out of out of your business that physically abuse, breaking her fingers, exactly. It is physical abuse. Exactly. Like even if your mind, it was so much that he had did that was abuse, and it wasn't all just physically. And Brianna said it wasn't all just physically. You know what I'm saying? He didn't black her out or put, bruises, I guess, like that on her, but he did some shit. He absolutely did some shit to her. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Season set her regularly ass back, and she watched it, and she got a campaign, a smear campaign against Brianna. But to be honest, y'all, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be really honest. These are narcissists. Both of them are narcissists. And narcissists thrive off of drama and control. Like if you sit back and watch them, like they can't leave it, neither one of them can't leave it alone. Neither one of them can say, all right, fuck them. Go on about I'm gonna go about my business and you go about your business. No, because they are narcissists. They thrive off of drama. They thrive off of drama. And it's a part in Marriage and Mirage with Brianna where that she says that Robert, how she used to make money because she didn't want to be in the spotlight is that he used to have her clickbaiting, click on people lives. It can be fake news, it can be any type of news. I wish I could put that clip up that I was about, but I don't know how to get on there and do all that from my computer. But he used to do clickbait. She used to have to go to stories, go to news articles, share it, you know what I'm saying? Even if it was a lie, he will make her do this. He tell her to do this so she can have her own money, her own pocket money, you know. And so he gets out here and he says, people making fake news about me and doing this, and that's the same shit that you was doing before you became who you was. That's the same shit you had Brianna doing. Now you want to sit back and isn't that so ironic how shit turn around back? Isn't that so ironic how shit turned back around? Here you was making money off of other people's pain, even if it was fake news. And I remember Brianna saying it can be anything. If anybody brought it up into the news, it got any type of spotlight, it can be a lie. And he was still like, go ahead and share that, go ahead and do this, go ahead and do that. Now the tables have turned and people are you are clickbait. People are using you, and now you want to say, people shouldn't be doing it. That's the same shit that you was doing, Robert. That's the same fucking shit that you was doing. Hey, Jazz. Right. Robert abused Brianna physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And that is why, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and Sage sat back and she watched all this. You know what I'm saying? She absolutely watched all this. She sat back, you know, and if it was her resources that he did use to do whatever he was doing, you was a part of that. And you don't think that you all I can say is her God and my God may be two different people. All I can say is her God and my God may be two different people because the stuff that she is now doing, you know what I'm saying, is crazy. It's crazy. What she needs to be doing right now is coming out here and putting this nigga on blast. For real. Like if some shit done happen to me and it normally don't happen to me, and nigga, you done played on my top and played in my face. Everybody finna know. Everybody finna know. But see, that's the difference between me and her because she's a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? She got that passive aggressive spirit in her ass. She got an evil, passive aggressive spirit in her ass. Says Season took pride in harassing and belittling Bree, someone she didn't even know. Kwame is a bitch. Checkmate, right, Miss Brooklyn, right. Checkmate. Hey, Gloria. She thought she was getting some major prize and she got a lame ass bum exclusive. A lame, oh, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just trying to figure out, like, what are they seeing in Robert? Like, what is it? Cause 5 minutes with that nigga, I'll be like, dude, if you don't get the fuck up out my face. I mean now, get up out my face. Don't even breathe before you get out. Just get up and get the fuck up out my face. It'll be that serious with him. Hey, slow bus riders. Ooh, exclusive. You said her own mother said she was evil. Ooh, Miss Season own mom said she was. Wait a minute, I missed that one. I missed that one. You said that Miss Season own mother. If you're talking about Miss Season, you said her own mother said she was evil. That's crazy. Your own mother say you evil? I wonder what them husbands, because she had two husbands, right? I wonder what them husbands say about her. She probably so evil they dare not to cross her. I bet they dare not to cross her because she's so damn evil. I promise you. I don't think Robert is the first man she fell stupid for. I promise you. Robert is not the first. If you would let a lameo like Robert, you will fall for somebody like Robert. Goddamn me, you fall for anything. Thank you, Elevated Aura, for the $5 super chat. She says now her own goof troop is taking turns dragging her. That's something to marvel at. You can support this channel with a super chat or a super sticker. Thank you so much, Elevated Aura. And that's another thing. Like I told y'all before, Robert can go smack his own, forgive me, Lord, his own mama. And these people will be on her taking his side. Like, dude, what is it? What is it? They over there one by one, slowly coming up, slowly coming up, trying to drag her. And you know what? And I don't feel bad for her at all. I don't feel bad for her at all. But it shows one thing that, too many people can't be wrong about one person. You know what I'm saying? Even though Miss Season is a narc as well. You know what I'm saying? But too many people can't be wrong about you, bruh. Too many people can't be wrong about you. You said because where is her girlfriends in real life? She probably ain't got none, girl. Reese, she probably ain't got none. You probably come want to have a talk with her about some personal stuff that you got going on in your life, and instead of her being real, she probably coming with all this old fake ass shit that she ain't even taking her own advice for. You said dead ninja don't have nothing going for himself. He looks a hot ass mess. He definitely feminine. Anytime he wants to argue with a woman, that tells you what he is. It absolutely do exclusive. J Lo, you said she looks like a little spiteful. Right. Right. Y'all, when a woman is hurting for real, like I can't like, you know, laugh at a woman's pain or anybody pain for that. I'm the type of person that, I feel what others feel. You know what I'm saying? I hate that sometimes about myself, so I kind of like shy away from people when they're grieving, you know what I'm saying, when they're going through something. I'll give my condolences and I say a few words, but just the space that they're in when they're feeling a type of way, when they're hurting and when they're grieving, it's just not, to, I don't know how to say it, but I just don't want to be in that space. I've been in that space before where I have been grieving and hurting and stuff like that. So as soon as I'm around somebody that's feeling it, that's in that space, I can't, I have to give it a couple of days, give it a couple of weeks until they're feeling a little better, then I'll come around and speak to them, give them some encouraging words or whatever. But, right now in that type of space, but mid season, I would laugh in their whole face. Y'all, I promise you. I would laugh in her damn face. I would, I would. And I heard that My Little Pony did a live and was talking about her. So far that I done heard about, and I want to include Don in it too because she didn't go off the edge, and I didn't hear all her live, but she said some things about Miss Season. Oh, wait a minute. So that's five because Dry Bob, I saw a title that she had talking about Miss Season. So right there you have at least about six of those content creators over there, you know, have the nerve to now, you know, drag Miss Season until the new thing coming. So anybody that Robert, y'all get ready. Just get ready, y'all. This ain't gonna be over. Because Robert is the type of man that's a attention whore. So he gonna keep his business on the internet. Every woman that he get involved with, he's gonna bring them to the internet. For one, the way that he's getting them, he's telling them that he's an influencer on the internet. He's telling them that he has 1 million followers on the internet. And that's one of his ways of getting to women. You know what I'm saying? Them type of women. Because me personally, I don't give a damn how much you got. That ain't mine. So I don't give a damn what you got. One thing for sure. Two things for certain. What's in your pockets is not in my pockets. So I don't know how they falling for that any damn way. I don't give a damn how much money you got. I don't give a damn how many followers that you have. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you doing. You know, that somebody that has a lot of money just on a fact, not just have a lot of money, but because he don't have a lot of money, but just by having those many followers, that's not enough to turn me on. Like you got to do more than that. It's more to it than that. And they let Miss Lamo. The shit is hilarious, y'all. Thanks, Sip, for the 4.99 super sticker. Thank you, sis. Hey, Rose. Hey, Dwight, thank you for the 199 sticker, Dwight. Dwight's ex lover. I don't feel sorry for her because she old enough to be Bree grandma. Right? Exactly. 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 They take his side because he's corny as hell. That man wants. Let me put this up here. Because he's corny as hell. That man wants to be relevant and he's not. He wants to be attractive and he's not with his no rhythm having ass. Yes, all that exclusive. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. Like, like I said, I haven't been out here in a couple of weeks really been digging into these other content creators like that, but like I said, I have seen clips or whatever, and it is a couple of them, around about six, that they have a thing either. It's some of them are staying out of it, but then you have these other little corny ass cornball ass content creators that don't have nothing going on. And let's talk about this, y'all. While we here, let's talk about this. Why in the hell is they talking about Robert and Bree is in the middle of a custody battle? Can somebody please answer this question for me? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Why in the hell? And then they saying, and this is another thing that I saw, that they are saying that they told us that they going back to court. We didn't dispute that shit. What do you mean? We didn't dispute that shit. Robert gonna try to keep Bree in court because that's what he do. He's gonna find some way. But as far as I know at this point, they're co-parents. They are co-parenting well at this point. Right now, as we speak, they're it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't. Nobody said that it wasn't a future court date. What was said was they are not in a custody battle. Like, damn, do y'all listen? Do y'all even pay attention? Who said that? Okay. Exactly. Since we're trying to figure it out as well, they'll see ain't no custody battle. Right. Like, who said that? Cassie said because they know that the supporters over there are slow and believe any damn thing. Girl, he can tell them damn fools the sky is purple. And they're gonna go outside and look up at the sky. Isco said that's not a custody battle and see it. I think about it is Robert came out here and said there's no custody battle. They just too stupid to sit up there and comprehensive skills. Whew. Okay, I'm about to drop the link. Let me see. How I dropped the link. There we go. Copy. Lord, I don't think that was right. Let me take that out. Yeah. Okay. Okay, there's a link. Let's put it right here. There you go, Oliver. I just dropped the link for you. No, Miss Amora never said they weren't returning to court. Like they just pulled shit out their ass. And it's ridiculous. Y'all over in that motherfucking lady live every time she do a live. And you mean to tell me y'all heard something else? Y'all have front row center at that lady lives. And you mean to tell me y'all heard something else? Right, slow bus riders. We said it wasn't a trial. Live Pack said trial. Live Pack. Baby, she just make up anything. At this point, Live Pack is desperate. Desperate as hell for something. And I used to think, well, maybe Robert is having some back end conversations with her, and that is why she's staying on, well, trying, because Brianna do not give two shits about what Lupac is saying at all. Like, not even phasing her at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of felt like maybe she was having some back end conversations with Robert, and maybe that's he telling her stuff, and but the shit that she come out and be saying, girl, no, ain't nobody telling you that shit. You making that shit up. You bringing that shit out your ass. Period. Every time I see a title that she have, I automatically just start laughing. Like, you got to be the most, like, I wonder how she was in high school. It's so you said that court date is about his back child support. That man is, yeah, right, exactly. And that's probably why he on trying to be on Brianna good side so she can drop the keep it down to where it's at. Very obsessed. Miss Go Getter 49. Very, very obsessed. Like, how can you be obsessed over a female like that? Like, ain't no way I can keep a female in my mouth, they name in my mouth like that. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. My husband just bought me some doggone Popeyes. So soon as I got off of work, I said, let me go ahead and do this live real quick because, like I said, um, I know tomorrow I will have my grandbabies and they are spending the night with me. And they will be over here pretty early tomorrow. So I know I'm gonna be tied up. I might have my earplugs in listening to lives or whatever that goes on tomorrow, but I will pretty much be too tied up to do my own lives. Oliver, where you at? Thank you, Zay Lenny, for the membership. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to if I get enough memberships, I would probably do some membership only lives, y'all. And then that's probably when I put up put up my videos and stuff like that because these people don't like me. They don't like me, and I don't want them to strike my page and all that old goofy ass shit. So I probably do lives, and that's probably when I show more content with videos and stuff. Hey, Oliver.
Hey man, hey everybody, how y'all do?
H how you feeling?
A little better. Just been on the
You
juice
sound
and
like you got the sniffles. Oh
I
my
do.
god.
I
Oh
don't know
my
what
god. So,
happened.
did you just get sick all of a sudden,
I
or what
literally
happened?
started sneezing up in the day yesterday, and I was just thinking maybe it was for me stepping out in the yard.
You didn't have no flu shot or nothing, did you? Hello, Oliver. I think y'all. Hold on. What happened, Oliver? So y'all, I don't know. She might muted herself because I still see her up here on the stage. And her mic is not muted, y'all. So maybe something happened. I'll wait till she comes back on. Until she do, y'all, I know it was some questions that I had wanted to ask y'all. Cause like I said, I haven't really been too much following what's been really all going on. But how many of y'all knew this was gonna happen to season? How many of y'all out there knew that this was going to happen to season? Hold on, Oliver. Let me see if I can do it again. Okay. So let me remove this one and then okay, I just sent it back out. Reese Cup, you said yeah. Oliver, can you hear me? I wonder why I can't hear you. Let me see. Am I pushing? Yeah, you up here. Your mic is on. The mic is not muted. So I don't know. I see you up here, but let me see. Okay. You hear me? I think your mic is muted. How do you unmute? Come on, unmute the mic. I Oliver, can you hear me? Let's remove this one. Let me remove this one. Okay. Why is it? I don't know. Hey y'all, I don't know what's going on. I can hear her, but there's no sound coming from her. And it don't say Oliver, if you can hear me out there, I'm gonna drop the mic. I'm gonna drop the link again to see. I'm gonna drop the link again because I don't know what is happening. Okay. Okay. So I just dropped the link again for you. So if you I just dropped the link again for you, Oliver. Hey, perfectly imperfect. Hey, enemy chick, if that's how you pronounce your name. I don't didn't want to chop your name up like that. But thank you all for coming in and joining me. Like I said, y'all, I'm not gonna stay on here too long. But back to it until Oliver get up here. How many of you all saw what is happening to Miss Season? Y'all saw it coming. Like y'all absolutely knew that this was gonna come right back on her. Let me see some hands. You say perfectly imperfect said everybody. Everybody. Right, Cassie said I saw it. I did too. I want to admit that I did too. Um Miss Brooklyn girl said I knew. I'm surprised it took this long. Exactly. 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 Like, what made you think that you can build a relationship on somebody else's pain? Cassie said he is a narcissist no matter who he's with. Exactly. This is like I was saying earlier, and I think I jumped off the subject a little bit, but this is not going to be the only person Robert get into a relationship with. This is absolutely not the only person Robert will be in a relationship with. He loves attention. He's gonna have somebody. And I really can't say about the girl Amira, even though I just saw a clip of the other day of her. One of the first clips that they did, she was in the bed with him with no clothes on. In this clip, they was doing some little TikTok little video or whatever. And when she turned over, she ain't had no clothes on. You saw her whole back. You saw her whole back. She did not have no clothes on. And see, that's the type of shit. Like, you not finna have me looking crazy like that. That type of shit gotta be in you for you to allow somebody to put you in certain positions, certain ways, certain lights. That type of stuff has to be already in you. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way that a man gonna be like, come on, let's do this content, and we gonna be in a bed, and you gonna look naked, and like, no, we not. What the fuck you think this is? No, no, we not. You know what I'm saying? For them to even like allow him to present such content, you know what I'm saying? Just like the one when he was calling her all type of Amira, and it was another little TikTok thing. He was calling her all kind of bitches, and then he grabbed her up and held her up to the wall. Who you finna do that with, sir? Like, who do you think you finna do? I'm a grown ass woman. Do you think I'm finna let you put me on Facebook? I don't give a damn if it's a skit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if it was a skit. You're not finna be on this app in a skit calling me all type of bitches and then lift me up like you about to do something to me. You're not finna play with me like that. Now you need to go find some other type of skits to do. Just like with Miss Season, when he had her coming in the door and she had lingerie on. Was at the time she pretended that she was pregnant? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. She done did so much stupid ass shit for this man. You know, you can't even keep up with all the dumb ass shit that she done. Like you can't even keep up with it. Hey Carla. Ooh, Miss Go Getter. You said he must be licking them women uterus. Oliver, I don't see you backstage. It don't say backstage. Hold on. Okay. Can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay.
My phone had started ringing. A call came through, and that's what happened.
Okay, because I thought I was up here doing something wrong. I'm like, now
Uh
what in
uh
the hell did I do?
uh uh.
So are you taking medicine for,
I am. I had Mucinex, but that Mucinex had me tripping like a mug. I was like, "What kind of high is this?"
Yeah, I
But
can't do the Mucinex.
orange juice, Theraflu, just different kinds of juices, trying to get it knocked out. It
So how
just hit
many?
me all of a sudden. I was sneezing off and on. Then the next thing, the kind of runny nose came. Then the kind of itchy throat, and that just started yesterday. But it onset completely last night. So here we go.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
might need to get you a rest, some rest for a couple of
I
days
have. I
because
have been. I don't stay sick. I rarely get sick, and I don't stay sick long. So
right. So when it
yeah.
happens, it's like, oh,
Uh,
disturbing all your peace. Like it
okay. Like
really do.
what?
Yeah, it really do. Did you try to get that what's that ball called that Amora was
I
talking about?
haven't. I didn't
You
hear that medicine ball. I
that
haven't
med
yet. I
ball,
probably send him
yeah.
up there. Yeah. But
Yeah,
this
you
kid, I'm
probably
getting better. I'm getting better. Like I said, I don't get sick often, and when I do, I can pretty much go on and knock it out with some OTCs or some,
hmm
just good old rest and relaxation.
right, right. Or get you a hot toddy or something.
Okay. Oh, now, cause see, I
Get
was
you a
fine.
hot
I'd be like,
toddy.
oh, I'm buzzing. Then I just start drinking and stuff. Forgot it was about the ailment. Just
Ooh, forgot you was even sick.
oh, but
So
yeah,
hey, so
yeah.
I know you be you get a lot of information all the time.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, I haven't really got a lot of information. Like I said, I'd be doing a whole lot of stuff, just hearing stuff here and now and seeing clips or whatever. So what do you think about Miss
The
Season?
situation. Well,
Yeah,
first and
yeah.
foremost, the biggest thing is it's not so much that we're laughing at her. I mean,
I
we
am, Oliver.
I mean, but this is what I'm saying.
I'm laughing my ass off. Do you understand me?
But I'm saying, I'm saying like we're not doing it in the fashion that those people do with Brie. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
We're
right,
more
right,
so on this side of the coin where we told you so. You
right,
know what I'm saying? We like Amora was saying the other night. How do we know more about him? Like they quick to say, y'all don't know him, yeah. His little fake cousin. Y'all don't know him. I know him. I'm right here with him. How do we tend to know this fella and we don't? We've never met him. We've never been in the presence of him,
right,
but we know him. We called it exactly how it was, and they were thinking, folks is being haters, this and that and the other. No, we
right.
knew what we were looking at. Y'all so busy being
Thirsty.
ugly and hateful against Bree that y'all didn't know what y'all were looking at. You were
Right,
just saying, why couldn't he find different skits? Like, in no way, I wouldn't do the skits either that he chooses to do. But his mindset, his maturity level, it can't exceed past these little childish, degrading and belittling skits that he does. That's as
Right.
far as his mind goes. That because that is his attitude, that is his character. He is about disrespecting women. So he
Right.
can't do a skit that's grown up. He can't do a skit that's out the box because he's in the box. He's closed up. That's he has no creative mind, no nothing. So that's why he does the same thing, tries the same methods and the same tactics over and over again with every female. uh Lita only let him do so far, and then she like, yeah, she, you can tell that she would have boundaries set for the skits. Clover, the violinist, said, I ain't even finna be a part of it. I'm not getting wrapped up in it, period. And she, threw up the
She
deuces.
checked out fast.
He what? Hair rubbed and got up out of there.
Ooh, I don't think
So
she was doing nothing with him for probably a month. Was it a month? I don't even think it was a
no,
month.
it wasn't. He just he went to Dallas that following weekend, stayed a few days, and that was it. That was all. That was, that was the end of that. That was very short lived. Um, as far as with what kills me with the season thing is they're coming out here wanting to play. Now, we know we feel how we feel because how she did Bree. She was
Right.
wrong for that. She got with that man way before the divorce was over, like you were saying. I haven't seen the picture, but I do know that they were together when he was a bigger guy. Because I remember Coco saying that
Mm-hmm.
when he decided to approach, when she met him, she went to Coco and asked about him.
Right.
Like, you think I
Mm-hmm.
should, and people were asking in his chat when he was discussing it, what size he was, like, different things that let you know that this wasn't no, oh, once he was saying he was going to get a divorce that he got with Season. She's a hookup well beforehand. That's another reason why she's super bitter and super hurt. She's not delusional though.
No.
That they were in a relationship. What happens is with him, if it's going fine, he's gonna play it exactly how it's going, and if it's all gravy, he gonna play into it. That's why he's on several dates with her, like you said, in the bed, half naked, saying panties is under the
On the
blanket, this and the other, dot dot dot. He's gonna play that role, but once it starts drying up and the people are no longer entertained by it, that's when he goes and says, "I'm single. I ain't. Yeah, I'm single, y'all. I'm single. I'm single." That's because the people ain't feeling the connection between him and that female anymore. So now he wants to try to wean the woman off by saying he's single. I ain't been in a relationship since. So he's hoping he can be as disrespectful as possible without being too disrespectful by saying he's single now, because he's trying to wean her off, and he's also, by the time he know that the stupid chicks is head over heels, when he starts saying he's single in front of everybody and they begin to act like this afterwards, they can start acting. When the female begins to act like how she's acting now, that's when his minions will be like, okay, now she's tripping. Oh my god. But that's because he's laid the foundation. I told you I was single, but he wasn't singing single the whole time, and that's where they're lying at. They're saying, but he was saying he was single. He was saying that boy wasn't saying single in the beginning, dealing with that
he
woman.
he he sure wasn't.
He
He
was
sure
not
wasn't.
saying single. That came a while afterwards. Not only that, they're trying to put it out. First of all, I don't know how they're making Bree inclusive in this at all, but also,
So what are they saying about, like, what are they, how
that's
are
what I'm
they
about to say. What's pissing me
inserting
off is
Bree?
they're basically, well, they're just making it inclusive. Like, dang, boy, keep your stuff to yourself because you have everybody out here acting stupid. Bree, Season, Simone. They're bringing up the names, but my thing is, the difference is that was that woman's husband. That woman
Exactly.
was footing the bill. That woman was holding the household down while he was out in these streets playing games. He didn't just take on being no hot thought. He was hotty thotting when he was with Brianna. And they're saying he wasn't doing, I don't believe he cheated on her when he was with Brianna. This boy didn't learn this stuff that he's doing overnight. He's been doing that. That's some of the issues that they would have. Him being out all night, him having women all up in his face all the time, all the time, all the time. And that wasn't bringing money. That's not how he was making no money. He was making money being a family guy. It didn't have nothing to do with them women. It didn't have nothing to do with no studio that he was going to, no music that he was making, because he ain't did now one of them since he's been separated or divorced. No
Right.
women, no music, no nothing.
No
So,
nothing.
so they pissing me off with the, uh, that's how these women acting crazy and flipping out. No, he playing with emotions. He's toying with emotions.
Right.
But the point that I'm making is on this, they're wrong. In Season, if I was her, like you said a while ago,
Right.
I would
This
come out
bitch
and
out.
throw it
You
all on the page. I would
this
put it
bitch
all
out.
out.
You hear me? I
You,
would that bitch
I
out
would air it
because
out
baby.
like a whole shootout, like a But because the reason I would do that is because they're saying he was single. She just being delusional. She tripping. She read into it. No, dummies. She read
Right.
exactly what y'all read because their song was Bree and her supporters are mad. Bree and her supporters are jealous because what's his name? Lil Ugly and Season are together. They're mad because they're a couple. They're mad because she's classy. They're mad
Yes,
because he
did
found
they?
her something better.
Yes, I forgot
So
about they were
yeah,
saying
so
that.
they was an item when they were defending the two. Now all of a sudden that this woman coming out and her feelings hurt because yeah, she used her resources. It didn't help, but it helped for a little while because he stayed on for a little while during the divorce. Even with Season on his arm, blah 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 blah. Whatever she did, whatever lawyer she saying she used, it helped him in some ways. It didn't, it didn't take him to the moon like Bree did being on his arm, but it helped him a little bit. But now it's all of a sudden that man was single. She just tripping. She need to go on her feelings hurt. She shouldn't have came out here saying nothing. They can't tell nobody. That's their problem. They
Oh
always
my
trying to tell
God.
people what they can say and what they can't say on their pages. If they want
Right.
to come out and air their business or their feelings, they're very welcome to. And y'all better be glad people do this. Because if Bree didn't air hers out, they wouldn't have no content. Because they don't have none. So they
Right.
better be glad people coming out here airing their feelings so they can have something to talk about.
My Black is Beautiful said I can tell that it was his lawyer.
Shoot.
Tell that was her lawyer. Yeah,
Heck yeah.
because Robert wasn't trying to get no lawyer. And Miss
No.
Season probably was paying for the services.
But you gotta think about the last lawyer he just had, the very last one. He paid for that out of pocket. That's why he got that lawyer in a little over 24 hours. Because he
So
wasn't
it
gonna
so
pay
do
for
you
the whole, huh?
so this the lawyer that is this a lawyer that Season got? Because
If
she claimed that she, her lawyer and all this other type of stuff. So do you think that's the lawyer that he
the
used?
lawyer that I think that she had a hand in is the one when she went to court with him. This last one, I believe he paid him a little few dollars because them people had donated to his GoFundMe, so he had to get him a little quick lawyer. But that's why he got the lawyer at the very last moment, so he wouldn't have to pay no whole bunch of money. He got that lawyer less than little over 24 hours before he had court this very last time. So I don't think Season had anything to do with that. I think she had something to do with more so back when she went to court with him. I think she had a hand in that, not this very last one. Because by then, he pretty much was pulling away and then pulled away from Season, trying to get her weaned from him, from all the lies and deception and games that he done played with her. So she has
Yeah.
every right. Her feelings are valid because everybody who was on looking thought that she was in a relationship. We even
Yeah.
did. We didn't have
Yeah.
no problem when we thought Miss Season was his lady. We wasn't nobody doing no tripping. The tripping came when we found out Season is Sage.
Right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Wasn't nobody tripping
Exactly.
about that being his lady? Because she definitely was. Why? I
Right.
don't know. Because if she's so
Right.
free, and that's another thing. They know that Season is Sage and Sage is Season, but that's what kills me. They wanted to paint her as classy when y'all know that this woman was talking to this man well before their relationship actually started to end.
Well before. And
Well
and
before.
receipts has been shown
And has been
that
shown.
he did it. That's why all the receipts that Brianna brought out here, we seeing it again. This is
Yeah.
like
It is it's a cycle. And if the thing is, you know what's crazy? That they not putting two and two together. That just goes to show you how much hatred and envy and malice and jealousy that they have in their heart towards Bree. Bree and Sierra didn't like each other, don't like each other, but Bree was there for Sierra. She took care
yeah.
of her and her kids and all of that there. But they don't like each other. That's that
And
triangulation he does.
that's got a lot to do with Robert because
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Robert
That's
was
that
playing both
triangulation he
sides.
does.
Yeah, he
That's
playing both sides, women against each other. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? And
So
I don't
here he
see why
go.
his content
Exactly.
creators can't see that this is what he do. He
And then
plays
he did
women
it.
against each other.
He did it with Season and Bree. Even though Season and Bree didn't talk to one another, but he made sure he dirtied up Bree enough to make Season fall for wanting to be there and smear her and all that there. Then he goes and picks up Simone. He does the triangulation with Simone and Season. Okay, now he playing a mirror in Season,
In
but he not
season.
letting it be bold and out there. But he does this, and this is my thing. The biggest part of it all is how y'all not seeing the common denominator. None of these women like each other.
Right.
None of these women know one
Right.
another, but they have the same stories.
Right.
Everybody ain't lying on
Now,
this boy.
everybody ain't lying. So I,
Everybody not
so I,
lying.
so what? I think I saw something with them saying that Amira is, and nothing against the gay community or whatever, because
Right,
like I said, my best friend was gay, so I don't have anything against,
right.
the gay community. But they were saying that they thought that she, like the
Well,
girls.
she's the one
Uh,
who came out and said it the other day on the live. She
hmm
since then deleted it. I don't know why she does that. I don't know if she was a little too tipsy and then came back and watched it, or if he said something and made her take it down. But she's the one
He
who
probably
came out.
said something.
Yeah,
He
but
probably said something.
she said that she would want to try a woman because she would think that a woman would feel her better and understand her better, and probably could arouse her. This is her words. This is what she said.
Oh Lord, sweet
And so
Jesus.
so she's the one who came out, and people, what they don't know how to look at is what we looked at when we started seeing there was trouble in paradise with Robert and Bree, or with Robert and Season. We know what we're looking at. They're so busy looking with hate instead of looking at the whole situation for real. Amira is doing things that Bree did, things that
Oliver must just got another call, y'all. So why you said I wonder do he still owe season attorney the reason she's speaking on him? Good question. Yeah, good question. Cause she's saying that if she snap her finger with a witch ass, if she snap her finger, she could take all her resources back. That's hey Yolanda. Tammy. Hey, Tammy, you said, I truly believe he told that girl they were in a relationship, but hold on, Oliver, let me bring you back up. I think I got to take one of you off. Hold on. Okay, it went off. She said, I truly believe he told that girl they were in a relationship, but played her on the internet, and he started believing it himself because they were in the trenches since 2022. I don't know, Tammy, because Robert liked to play on people top, like for real. He see that's one thing that I couldn't I couldn't
You have
have a
to drop one of
conversation
them.
with him. I got to drop one
When
of
you
them.
get
Let me
back?
see. Let me see who that was. Okay, I did it right
Or
this
did you
time.
even go?
Can you, Oliver? Can you hear me? Reese Cup, you said Simone coming out next. He still fuck with her on the back end. Mark my words. Yeah. So I don't know. Simone seemed like she gonna ride with him regardless of whoever he messes with. You know what I'm saying? She seemed like that. She. I don't know. I don't know what to say about Simone. I really don't because ain't no way I'll be on this internet fighting back and forth with no female about no man that's supposed to be mine. Like it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna fight about nothing that belongs to me. And I ain't gonna say belongs to me because everybody belongs to God or whatever. But I'm not finna be fighting over nothing that I'm supposed to be in a relationship with. You know what I'm saying? So hey Marissa, I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And to me, with both of them being narcissists, I don't think they love nobody. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I think they are cold people. They only love attention, control, you know what I'm saying? Keeping their image, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what season is trying to do in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? Like she trying to keep her image up because she know that she's looking stupid out here right now. My black is beautiful. Yes. That's what he wanted to do with Bree, single on the internet but married at home. Exactly what he was trying to do with Bree, and that shit didn't work out for his ass. That didn't work out for his ass real well. Yeah, that didn't work out too good for his ass doing that. Hold on, y'all. Hmm. Yeah, I'm back. So yeah, I just wanted to get on her real quick to just chop it up with y'all for a minute. I got to get ready to get off so I can eat my dinner. But I had just wanted to talk to y'all about that because I I just don't feel sorry for Miss Season. Like I just don't. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't sitting back laughing at this shit right now, like I don't know what to tell you because Bree ain't worried about them. Like Bree is not worried about them. Her and Janelle is like on another level right now. Like, and I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? I am absolutely loving it. They did a little tick, a little, a little skit or whatever, a little thing called whoop de doo or whatever. And I'm just loving their little relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving how they are able to keep going and let this shit bounce off of them because if it, like I said, if y'all ain't out here laughing at these people at this point, like laughing at all the shit they trying to throw at Bree and Jonelle and trying to deflect what is really going on right now, like I don't know what to tell you. I really don't because at this point the shit is hilarious. Every time I see a clip, every time I see a video, every time I come across stuff, I just start laughing. Like I can't be mad. Like I cannot make myself like I used to get so upset and so mad at them for dragging Bree, dragging her kids, keep bringing up Janelle, that situation, and all this other type of stuff. Keep saying she won't rob her. Ain't no more defending. You know what I'm saying? Receipts has been dropped. Proof, stuff is right in your face. Like if you don't see, if you're not getting it, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But I will not sit back and go back and forth with a bunch of dumbass people. Like I refuse to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's too much going on in the world to be going for this to be going on 3 years this October, 3 years of back and forth with some people that actually know what you know, but refuse to come out and say anything because they want to win so bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go back and when I know you know, I know you know. Like, come on, you just playing stupid. Like, no, I'm not finna you ain't finna get that type of energy from me. It's just not gonna happen. You said they're making him and his CCs look stupid. Bree and Ja are in their own lanes. Yes, Oliver. Yes. They're in their own lane. They ain't worried about these people. They are not worried about these people. Candy Girl, you said Bree don't even hear what they Yeah, Bree can care less. And when I see and it's like a little motivation for me, because at one point I used to get so mad and I just wanted to drag every last one of their asses. You know what I'm saying? But then when I go and I see Bree videos and I see her laugh and I see her doing her thing, interacting with, Janelle and they doing their things, like how can I get mad? You know what I'm saying? Like Bree laughing at their asses, and I'm laughing at their asses too. You know what I'm saying? She laughing at the asses all the way to the bank. You know what I'm saying? She laughing at their asses all the way to the bank. So how can I be upset with them doing what they do? Now I think it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the shit has went too far. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't have nothing else to talk about but Bree. I don't care what's going on in this saga. They're gonna find a way to throw Bree in it. Like it's Bree fault what's going on with Robert and Season. No, it's not Bree fault what's going on with Robert and Season. Bree tried to warn everybody about Robert to the point where she said, "Okay, y'all gonna find out on your own. Y'all gonna find out about your own how this man is a narcissist." Y'all will find out on your own. Carla, you said they mad she happy. Yeah, they are. And ain't that crazy? Like that's the crazy part about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you see two people loving on each other and enjoying life and with their kids and their family. And only thing you can do is find something negative. That's because that shit is in you. You know what I'm saying? That shit is in you to be like that. You know, I look at things and if I see like achievements and milestones and people doing good, like it make me smile inside, almost where I blush, and be like, that is so good for other people. These women out here, I don't know who raised them, who they been around, aunties, ancestors, whoever the hell that they been around. Like this is sad. This is sad. Yes, Miss Valerie. Her and Jai do be having some funny ass reels. Like that's what they are, reels. And I be smiling inside. I be blushing. I am so happy for her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the state that Jai and Brianna's relationship because I'm not even in a business like that. I only see what I see. You know what I'm saying? And they need to leave them alone. You said their growth and happiness irritates their souls. Yes, yes, and that's sad. And that's sad. You know, that's sad. And at one point, Miss Season was right along with them, and she still is on some of their pages, still doing. And that's another reason why I refuse to feel sorry for her. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't have no remorse. She don't have no feeling that she did anything wrong, you know. And we can confess our sins to the Lord, privately. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. But what you did publicly. You came out publicly and you dragged a young lady and was messing with her husband and you thought you had a prize. You started a smear campaign against this young lady. You know what I'm saying? You got other content creators to follow along with you. You know what I'm saying? You just as responsible for their ignorance as Robert. You're responsible for their ignorance as well as Robert. Hey, Fruity Pebbles. Like you just responsible just as Robert is for their ignorance. And like I said, sometimes some of them are playing dumb. Not all of them or slow or just ain't caught on. Some of them are playing dumb, playing slow because the likes, the views, the super chats, they playing it. And I don't know how long um Lapop gonna keep it up. Somebody need to take the battery right out of her ass, like expeditiously, because to me, she doing the most over there, but she is the she looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? You are looking stupid than anybody over there. You looking like the top person, the top stupid person on top of the pyramid. You sitting at the top looking stupid. You said then Bree didn't even entertain anyone else until her husband kept telling the world he didn't want her, and after he filed for a divorce. Yeah, yeah, my black is beautiful because I know Amore done said this a couple of times already, but it was Bree that wanted did the paperwork for the divorce. She just didn't submit it. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I think she did, and I think she did pay like the $400 or $500 for it or whatever. But I know she was the first one to start the divorce, and then he talked her out of doing the divorce. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hey, Mr. Dimitri. Yeah, yeah. So I just wanted to come out here and just chop it up with y'all. Like I said, I haven't been out here, so I don't know a lot what's going on, just what I been seeing, little clips here and there. And I find the shit hilarious. I really do at this point. Like at this point I can't get mad, or want to drag somebody for saying what they saying about Bree. The shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? At this point, it's like it's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that get all worked up and get all mad about it. I don't know what to tell you. I guess you haven't got to that point yet, like I have. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point right now. Bree happy, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't, if it ain't affecting her, it ain't affecting me. You know what I'm saying? I laughed at every chance that I get. I laugh at them. I cannot take anything that they're talking about seriously. For what? Who they hurting? Except for their pages, because they gonna stay with those same people. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a hell what the white whale be talking about with them damn bots over there. Because the shit ain't adding up. But that's a whole nother thing. Because I ain't trying to go back and forth with them folks. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke from none of them characters over there. I really don't. Because I ain't gonna go back and forth with them. None of that type of stuff. Because we already know, what I'm saying, how they like to, play dirty. They can't stand for somebody to just flat out get on her and roast their ass. They got to dig deeper because their feelings get involved. You know what I'm saying? It's touchy, it's triggering. When you've been told something your whole life and then somebody, come out here and tell the world, and that you've been told that type of shit before, you messy and shit like that. That's a trigger for them. You know what I'm saying? That's a trigger. So in order for them to uh they don't come back out here and roast you back. They want to call your family members and shit like that and dig up your past and all this other type of shit. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have the energy for it. Like I said, I'll watch some lives and I love to hear them get their asses roasted. But for us me going back and forth with them, it'll never happen ever ever again, honey. Never. I never be on my page putting up pictures of them. None of that type of shit. None of that. They not even worth it. Like, they are laughable. Like, I can't even believe I had spent so much of my time, you know what I'm saying, even even mentioning them. That's how serious it is. I can't even believe I spent any of my time even mentioning them. It just, no, I don't think so. But yeah, y'all, back to it. Um, I don't feel sad for Miss Season. I don't feel sad for Robert. Both of them are getting what they deserve. And I feel like it is not done. I believe at some point, Season is she's gonna probably come out and tell some more stuff. Like, it seemed like every week she just easing into it. And then I saw that she had got some little private group or whatever. Like, Miss Season, who is your friends? I hope you don't think them snakes over there are your friends. You know what I'm saying? You can have a private group all you want, and I promise you, whatever you over there doing is gonna come out to social media because all of them are a bunch of snakes. They're a bunch of crabs in a barrel. So whatever you doing in your little private group, you better not be talking about Robert. Because they gonna yeah, they in there. They're gonna be in them groups with you. You may not know it, and they trying to play it cool with you. But you better not talk about Robert in them groups because they're gonna bring it out to social media. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe that in a minute that recordings gonna come out where she was talking on a recordings. I believe some other receipts are gonna come. I don't think Robert got shit. And I'm just keeping it real. That is just one of his tactics that he uses to it's a scare tactic. And I think that is one of his tactics that he used to scare people. Just the same way he was doing Brianna. You know what I'm saying? That's one of his tactics that he used to scare people. I don't think he got nothing. I don't think he got nothing. You know what I'm saying? He did the same thing to Brianna. And it's just so crazy that all the stuff that we was trying to tell them back a couple of years ago about this man. And now he doing the same thing to Season. I remember at one time when him and Brianna had just got their divorce. He was on there saying that people still want his shrimp, and people mad can't let go. She still, y'all remember when he was telling people she still wanted him, and the content creators were saying Bree still wanted him, and she can't let go of the shrimp. They doing the same exact thing to Season. The same exact thing. I promise you, it's gonna be more videos and lives about Miss Season. Just like Amora said, this is the new 2.0. This is the new, it's the saga 2.0. Straight up. Miss Zeta, you said the lies he tell himself. Baby, I bet Robert get up in the morning, look in the mirror at himself. but Brianna created that monster. And I know she noticed. Like I know she be sitting back like, what the fuck did I do? Like what the fuck did I do? You know? And like I said, right plan, wrong ninja. Carla, you said if he had some tea on her, it would be out. Yeah, I believe so. Hey, anything is possible. I believe if he did have some tea on Miss Season, that he would have been dropped it by now. If not, he would have been given it to one of those content creators, to drop it. And what do y'all think about Terry Dow? Do you all think that those, because from what I know, Terry Dow has over 20 pages on Facebook. And I can't help but to wonder if Robert ain't behind one of those pages. Like I think that, Terry don't have a lot of sense, and forgive me, Lord, but he really don't. You know what I'm saying? You can look at him and tell him that some screws is missing. Some screws is loose. Elevator don't go to the top. Like you can look at him and tell this. You know what I'm saying? Like that is like when I tell y'all I go and laugh my ass off at these people. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit is unbelievable that I would even sit here and go back and forth with some of these people. Oliver, you said because she show made that Dusty feel like the man when he walked through. Yes, she did. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I know Brianna know she did that. Like right plan, wrong ninja. Like we, as women, our partners or whatever, we kind of make them feel good about themselves, give them some encouraging words every day, affirmations or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like we do that, but right plan, wrong ninja. That's all I can. Fruity Peppers, you said Robert is behind all those pages. Yeah, I don't know about all of them. At one point, wasn't his mom and somebody else was replied back to somebody and was saying that there wasn't Terry on some of them pages. Yes, Miss Didi boosted self esteem, and then when he lost that weight, Lord, and then these content creators was like, Bree need to go back. Go back where? Like go back. Why don't Robert go back? See if y'all like him. Why don't Robert? Where was y'all at then? Where was y'all at when the old Robert was walking around here with his raggedy mouth ass? With his little goat mouth ass. Where was y'all then? You know? So y'all, it's going on 2 hours. I've been on here. It's definitely a pleasure talking to y'all. Um like I said, I came on today because I know tomorrow I'm not gonna be able to come on, but I most definitely will be listening on. I just wanted to come out here and give my 2 cents about Robert and Season because hmm, once again, I do not feel sorry for her. I do not feel sorry for old Rankle Fingers. I do not feel sorry for her at all. She's getting exactly what she deserved. you know. Next time, I hope this is a lesson for her, you know. But like I said, I don't think this is the first dummy she fell for. You know what I'm saying? Being this stupid, I don't think this the first dummy that she done fell for. I think Miss Season is out here trying to regain her youth. You know what I'm saying? I think that she do not want to like accept the fact that she is a over 50-year-old woman, you know, and she needs to really like look in the mirror. Like you out here with all this wisdom, you out here on these little videos, and you got all this damn wisdom, but yet and still you sit back and let a ninja like Robert Lame self play on your top. It just don't add up. You know what I'm saying? Like you can talk all you want, but when I look at her, all I see is like you an older lady and you know you that dumb. Ain't no way I would sit and listen to me listen to Season. Like I like to be around a crowd of people I can learn from. If I am not learning anything from you, I you know, like I have to be I'm teachable. So I have to be able to learn something. I'm very observant, you know what I'm saying? I'm a listener, you know, I observe everything. You know, I might not use everything that somebody tell me, but I take bits and bits and I carry it with me, you know what I'm saying? But I don't understand how them women can even sit on her page at this point. Like, how can y'all even sit on her page at this point and listen to what she have to say? And everybody know that she was sage in the city, and you dragged this young lady for a couple of years behind a page. You know what I'm saying? Now you want to come out here and act like the victim. You're not a victim. You're not a victim, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? No, you're not delusional. You spot on about a narcissist, but it's too bad that it's too late before you got played. You know what I'm saying? And she can't act like she ain't never did anything for him. And, you know, men she messed with got money because we saw, you know, 2 or 3 times on that GoFundMe where you sent that man. Was it $600, y'all? Y'all refresh my memory on that. When Robert did that GoFundMe, how much money did Miss Season send to Robert on that GoFundMe? Because as I remember, I think he sent $600. I think she sent $600 to him twice. I think she had did it twice. You know, all them dinners that he was going out, just like Omora said, that man couldn't afford none of that shit Miss Season was doing. He couldn't afford that. You know, he couldn't afford that. Oh, $800. Okay, so I'm sorry for keep saying she sent him $800. Wasn't it twice that she sent him $800? I think it was twice. You're so welcome, Miss Brooklyn girl. I'm glad you guys joined me today. Thank you, my black is beautiful. Yes, Miss Didi. I'm kind of going up on my chat for the ones that I didn't see. You said I think both narcissists played each other and now throwing shots. Right. Man, come on, y'all. This like a damn movie. Two narcissists going head to head. Two narcissists going head to head. Like, come on, it's like a goddamn movie. This shit is unbelievable. This shit is hilarious. Two narcs going head to head with each other. One's lying, the other one's manipulating, one's denying, the other one denying. Both is just performing for a crowd. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but both of them is only performing for a crowd. That's exactly what they're doing, just performing. You know what I'm saying? Every time a mirror come out and make a video, here comes Sage. She got something to say. And when if you read after a mirror makes her video, Sage will bring her ass on out here and she'll say some type of shit, but you can in her writing, you can see the hurt in the writing that she do, her little post that she put, you can see the hurt. You know what I'm saying? To me, like, what you trying to do? You trying to warn Amira? Wasn't we trying to warn your ass? So what you think you trying to do? Warn Amira? Or are you trying to make Amira leave so you can jump back in your wannabe position? Because no matter how you try to warn Amira, if Amira leave, Robert still ain't gonna want your ass. Just accept the fact that you're too old for him, and he know that it's you are easily manipulated, just like the rest of them. You ain't set no standard as a grown woman when you met Robert. You didn't set not one standard when you met Robert. Even down to the fact where y'all was walking and you almost tripped and he didn't turn around to see if you was okay. You said you didn't set not one standard with that man. And you sitting back now wondering why he treated you the way that why he's treating you the way that look at you. You didn't come off to him as a mature woman, as a mature older woman. You was on a whole damn page harassing his wife, his ex-wife now, like these young girls out here doing. Who do that? Who do that? You ain't set not one damn standard for yourself with this man. And you wondering now why he out here treating you like you just was a piece of a transaction. What did you think? What exactly did you think what's gonna happen? What was supposed to happen? Now you out here trying to act like you trying to warn social media. Baby girl, social media already know about Robert. You late. You late. He done played on your top. You know what I'm saying? You late. Nobody don't want Robert. Amira is in a position where she need him right now. If Amira is on her shit, that's why I always tell my daughter, you know, always stay on your shit. Always have your own place. Always have your own car. Always have you some money. So you won't have to settle for nothing that's lesser than what you would normally settle for. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if somebody didn't teach her that. You got a child. When you got a child, you got to make sure it's a roof over your child's head, all while you are responsible for that child. You know, that's one of the things. That's what's called parenting. Not rely on a man to take care of you and your child. You know what I'm saying? Now he got you prancing around this internet looking like a damn fool. So when I don't know, I think I will feel a little more sorrier for Amira than I would for Season. And just because Amira is a little bit younger than Miss Season, and that's probably why I will feel a little bit more sorrier for her because she is a lot younger than Miss Season. So she has a lot to learn, and we make mistakes at that age. You know what I'm saying? So I would feel a little bit more sorry for her than I do for Season, but right now, this is the time. Now, if you ain't paying attention now, that sorry card gonna go out the window for you. If you keep going into these chats, into these lives, and he and ha ha, and you know what I'm saying, on the bullshit with the rest of them over there, that sorry card is gonna go out the window for you. I can't, what I'm saying, you can't be out here doing the most and then want to play a victim. That just don't sit right. Then calling on the Lord with all these scriptures and all this other type of stuff. No, that can't. Mm-mm. Oliver, you said Miss Didi, he needs to quit lying, saying everyone over here once, and we feel exactly how we say we feel about him. Exactly. It's not a damn thing Robert can do for me. Like, he don't got no money. He ain't handsome. He ain't sexy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no eye candy. Like like I don't even see it. Both of his cars that that he don't own nothing. All this money he pretended that he had. You know what I'm saying? You don't own a damn thing. You pretend that you this big R&B star. You don't even have a studio. You probably don't even know where the fuck a studio at where you live at. Like, I just don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Tanya, hey Tanya, you said her views show ain't viewing at this point. They don't want to hear that shit. Right. Like, girl, sit down somewhere. She knew he's a narc, but she didn't start talking until she became a transaction. Right. Because if you remember, she wasn't going to speak on none of it. She was call herself laughing at people and all this other type of stuff. Then all of a sudden, boom! I don't know what Robert had did, but baby, she came out and he better stop lying on me. Still, this girl still ain't said his name. Still didn't say his name. Girl, you weak as some. You weak, Miss Season. You weak. Like, it's even hard. I can see that you look 50 something years old. And not to say all 50-year-olds look bad, because I'm 50, baby, and I'm fine. I'm 50 and fine. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? I'm 50 and fine. But her ass, like, you put a bad taste in 50 miles, like, girl. Just go ahead and tell people you 30. I wouldn't even be mad at you. Go on and tell people you 30. You 30 something. I wouldn't even be mad at you, because as dumb as you act, yeah, you got a lot to learn. You absolutely have a lot to learn. I believe a total of maybe eight. Oh, you okay? You believe a total of but I thought, Oliver, I seen her go in there one day and give some money, and she did it again like two times, and I thought it was 600 each time that she did it. So somebody in the chat said 800. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't sure. But one thing for sure I do know is that she gave him some money more than once, and it was either 600 or $800. I can't remember how much it was, but it was quite much that she did give him over that little spin when he had that one GoFundMe page up. Yeah, I am about to get off. I know Miss Amara said that she was going live at 7 o'clock. So I am want to listen to her, but I want to thank everybody that came over and joined me in this live. Thank you, Candy, for your 9.99 super sticker. Thank you, Big Sis Glenn, for your super sticker. Thank you, Binky Bink, for your super sticker. And I think I saw Dwight's X. Thank you for your super chat. I think, yeah, super chat that it was. Thank you, Sip. I think I saw a super chat that you sent to. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. Thank you, Elevated Aura, for your super chat that you did send me as well. And I do thank you, Zaylani, for your new membership. Thank you so much. I do appreciate each and every last one of you guys for coming over and joining me on this live stream. Like I said, I am trying to give this content a try, but it's pretty hard because I want to wing off into other things. But watching Amora and Tiffany and a lot of other Miss Sean. Oh yeah, y'all just don't know. Now that kind of pissed me off, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie about that. When they was on there talking about Callie and Miss Sean, leave them fucking folks alone. Like, y'all don't leave them fucking folk, leave them the fuck alone. Like, straight up, leave them alone. Like, y'all can't find happiness in your own homes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't find happiness within y'allself. Leave them two people alone. I'm loving seeing Miss Shine and Callie together. Miss Shine, I don't know what it is about her, but Callie seems to really, really, really enjoy her company. And she seems to really, really enjoy his. Leave them fucking folks alone. Like y'all don't have nothing to do but to try to make content out of shit that ain't even content. Where these two people came on live and they having dinner, talking to each other. You know what I'm saying? And they like a normal couple. They might have, I don't know. I think maybe Kelly said something because he have a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? Kelly has a big sense of humor. And I think that at the point they trying to say she wasn't feeling him, I think something happened with some food or something. I'm not sure, what really happened. But leave them fucking folks alone. Like, please leave them alone. Let them enjoy each other. Like you that fucking thank you, Sonya, for the super sticker. Say, hey, Des, baby, glad to see you live. Thank you. My black is beautiful. Who showed up with a new woman? Y'all, I'm strolling up and down. Hey, Lampo, I did read your like you been killing them. I did read one of your posts, Lampo, and it had me rolling. Like it had you be spot on. You be spot on talking about Valencia, Wrinkle Fingers. Miss Old Wrinkle Fingers. Valencia going to put a spell on him. I don't know. She Valencia need to go have several seats at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, don't nobody feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? You getting what you push you put out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much you don't come out to publicly apologize to Brianna at this point because we all having a seat, front row seat to what we've been saying happened to you. So regardless if you come out here and publicly apologize to Brianna, you or not, but God work in mysterious ways, and there's nothing that He do is by mistake. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that He do is by mistake, and we are definitely sitting here watching the same thing that you tried to discredit another woman from going through. You're actually going through it right now with that man. You're going through it with that man. Somebody should have taught you. Somebody should have taught you that the same way that you get them, you gonna lose them. I don't know where your elders was at, baby. I don't know where your ancestors been at, but baby, if ain't nobody told you that, you stepped your feet, you stepped yourself into a situation with two married people. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a disaster waiting to happen. I know you didn't think you was gonna get away free of that. I know you didn't. Lampo said, I love this for her antique ass. Exact. That's why I said I cannot feel sorry for her. I will not feel sorry for her because she brought this on her own. Just think about when you start. Let me tell y'all something. When y'all start to feel any sympathy for Rankle Fingers, think about Sage in the city. Just think about Sage. Don't think about the person that she pretended to be in the garden and getting her hands dirty with the plants and shit like that. Don't think about that. Don't think about that. That was her, probably her little, I think Season is her alter ego. Sage in the city is who she really is. You know what I'm saying? Sage in the city, she can come out here and pretend to be this and pretend to be that. But y'all remember, Sage in the city was something else. Was something. Think about that every time you want to feel sorry for Miss Season. Think about all those posts she wrote. Think about her dragging them kids. Think about her telling Robert to disown his own daughter. Think about every time Brianna was in pain, she would make post after post after post after post. It wouldn't stop. It wouldn't stop. She knew everything that was happening at the time it was happening. She put her own 2 cents in everything. You know what I'm saying? She orchestrated the content creators to go out the breed. They had you go 9 o'clock, you go 5 o'clock, you go six. Like they all had times to come in and drag Brianna under her guidance. So whenever you feel sorry for old Ranker Fingers, think about what she did to Bree. Think about her being sage in the city, because thinking about her being this old wise woman that got manipulated, or you know what I'm saying, or was dealing with a narc. No. Both of them are narcs. Both of them are narcs. One is not better than the other. Both of them are narcs. We are watching right now two narcs go head to head. That's what we watching today. That's what we watching. Two narcs going head to head. It's a show. It's a movie. It's a movie. I promise you, I just told someone I don't know how she thought she was going to escape this karma. Like, ain't nobody teach you that you going to get your karma. Like, girl, like ain't nobody teach you that you don't mess with a married man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody teach you, that if you mess with a married man, you can get karma from that. Like bad shit can happen to you if you messing in a relationship with a married man. You know, like Miss Season is a kitchen kitchen witch. Come on, y'all making me laugh. That's why she was always trying to stir those pots and Whew, so y'all think she brewing up something to put a spell on Robert. I mean, if yeah, she probably can. She probably can, because if you believe in stuff like that, baby. If you don't believe in it and you believe in the Lord and you don't believe, I don't give a damn how much witchcraft somebody do. You're covered. You're protected. So they can do all the witchcraft that they want. But since I know Robert is a faker, yeah, it might work on him. It might work on him. Now she won't want to tuck her tail in a group because her own people on her ass. That's why I say, who gonna be in this group? Who is her peoples? Her whole fan base, her whole following base come from the saga. I ain't know nothing about Miss Season before the saga. I don't think nobody knew about her ass before this saga. So who is her followers besides Robert followers? So who you gonna have in this private group? Probably no more than about 10, 13 people. Ain't nobody buying no body butter or none of that bullshit or that bath shit you putting in your bath. Whatever the fuck you doing. Ain't nobody buying that shit from you no more. They were only supporting you because of Robert. That's the only reason why you were getting support is because of Robert. You can make 20 private groups. And if they over there, they waiting on you to say something. I promise you. All of them over there are snakes. They waiting on you to say something. The white egg, she said she's trying to group up some strangers from her page. Yolanda, you said someone over there had the nerve. Wait a minute, someone over there had nerve. Said people picking Miss Season about, but you sitting over there with people dragging Bree and Janelle relationship. Bye, bye, bitch, bye. Should delete that live fishy. Girl, that's a whole nother situation with that one right there, y'all. That one really that one right there really funny, y'all. I can't even like I don't understand how people can even entertain that one right there. Like y'all, how can y'all even entertain it? How they say documented liar? Her new name is DL, documented liar. That lady just sit around and just lie. Have y'all ever been around somebody that just lie, 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 lie? Like just lying, talking fast and just lying. I don't see how she can even get a group of people in there with her. Like she, everything you have to question everything that come out of her mouth. But y'all, that's a whole nother subject. I will get back with y'all later on that. Cause like I said, I ain't trying to get no have no smoke with them for crazy ass people over there. They weirdos. You know what I'm saying? Them a bunch of weirdos to me. I don't give people like that the time of day. You know what I'm saying? I let it get to me, early on. Like I said, I felt Brianna's pain, and I'm sure we all did at the time. But no, I'm not finna go back and forth with a bunch of weirdos. A bunch of weirdos. All every last one of them is a bunch of weirdos. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even finna do it, y'all. And y'all know I drag the hell off those people. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't even worth it. It they ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? And that one right there, hmm, baby. She can't even get her name put out on my shit for real. Like that's how you relevant. That's she not even baby. Ooh, the why you said talking loud, hard, fast, and ratchet. A big mouth liar she is. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And anybody that sit around that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I only sit around people I can learn from. You know what I'm saying? That's straightforward with me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people have to tell me, hey, speak up, hey, talk up. Like, you got a voice. I remember people telling me that when I was little, you have a voice because I like to observe things. I like to learn from people, pick up things, you know what I'm saying, that I can use in my life. And people like that, you cannot. You cannot, you know. So I don't even see how they sit around that lady talking loud. Yeah, I read that. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off of here because I know Amora is going live at she said 7. I don't know. She probably already started. But once again, I want to thank everybody for joining me today in this live. I will try to do a live at least once a week. I would love for Oliver to get better because, like I said, I love her being on the stage with me, being on the stage. And I wish Oliver, you got a cash app. You can drop your cash app in the chat if you would like to drop your cash app in the chat. If you guys can bless Oliver's cash app and put your cash app in the chat and help her get one of those what you call those balls that Amora will be talking about. Help her get one of those balls, the medicine balls. Uh, feel better, Oliver. All right, y'all. I'm about to get off here. Once again, it's been a pleasure speaking with you guys. Like I said, once I get to talking to y'all, like it's hard to get off. It really is. I do enjoy speaking to you guys. You guys are like family to me. Every one of you all are like family to me at this point. So it's kind of hard to get off talking to you guys, but I know Miss Amora is about to come on, and I so enjoy listening to her as well. Like I said, I like to be around a bunch of women I can learn from, and our side is a bunch of women I can. I mean, every last person that I have can come into contact with, I have learned something from, and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love the sisterhood. I absolutely love, I have my own little hood. Like I absolutely love my sisters. Like I absolutely enjoy being around listening to, communicating, uh, things like that on here. Like you guys are like family to me, and I am gonna do another live next week. So I hope you guys will join me next week. I am doing the rain sounds at nighttime. It's only Monday through Friday, so I won't be doing them on Saturday and Sunday. You can catch the ones that I done previous this week if you want to listen to it Saturday and Sunday. But I only will be dropping new ones Monday through Friday. And when I tell you it takes me a long time to edit those videos, it's not coming, it's not somebody else's video. It's actually my own rain sounds. I might find a little clip, hitting, but I have to make my own sounds and stuff. So it takes a minute to make those sounds, and actually for it to go 8 hours, 6 hours, as long as it goes, I have to edit it. So I won't be doing them over the weekend. So yeah, I'm about to get off of here because I can talk all day to you guys, and I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you over on Amoris Live. Talk to you later. So